Mitochondria, aka the powerhouse of the cell, aka every 7th grader's worst nightmare in biology class. But I'm here to talk about the real importance of it and how it can lead to neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's, ALS, and Parkinson's disease. So to fully understand the magnitude and significance that mitochondria has in your brain, we first need to look at the structure of the brain and the pathways that these mitochondria move along in order to get the energy that they produce to these neurons. So in this image, we see a neuron and how it would be viewed in the brain. And what neurons do is that they communicate with each other using electrical impulses, which are converted to chemical signals by releasing neurotransmitters. And they actually communicate with one another using the synapse of one to the dendrite of the other. So a problem that we run into is that your neurons are so complex in their shape that it becomes harder to distribute proteins such as mitochondria throughout its lifetime. So neurons last a lifetime, but mitochondria, on the other hand, need constant rejuvenation and turnover, leading to neurons requiring to maintain a pool of healthy mitochondria throughout its lifetime. So neurons and mitochondria actually work together to achieve this neuronal mitostasis, which is basically just another fancy word for harmony. So they achieve maintenance in a mitochondrial population by having several factors such as local protein synthesis, in which they synthesize new mitochondria, as well as clearing damaged mitochondria in terms of mitophagy and macroautophagy. So errors in these processes tend to lead to neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's, ALS, Parkinson's, etc. There are several ways in which mitochondrial dysfunction leads to neurodegenerative diseases, but there are mainly 3 categories in which this happens. The first category of mitochondrial dysfunction involves disorders that are directly caused by defects in metabolic function, as well as mutations in the proteins that carry out mitophagy. This is seen in neurodegenerative diseases such as Parkinson's. The second category indirectly affects mitostasis and involves defects in an axonal transport. Lastly, mitochondrial dysfunction can be caused by mutations in DNA and tend to be very serious and cause other organ damage. In conclusion, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell and has extreme implications on neurobiology and neurodegenerative diseases.